everybody, this is Emily LeStrange, and I'm here with the long-awaited makeup tutorial, or at least how I do my makeup on a day where I don't have to go to work. This was requested by a page on my Facebook friend list, so here's to you, Paige. I'm finally getting to it. I'm sorry that my lighting is so bad. I tried to do the best I could. But without further ado, let's get started. Now, I always start by washing my face, obviously. You gotta wash all the gunk off from when you were asleep. I start with a foundation. It's the lightest they have. It's porcelain. It's L'Oreal's True Match, which also has an SPF. So, like, when I go out and go into the sunlight, I don't get burned. Because God forbid. And I get to dab a little bit onto a makeup sponge. And I'm using the mirror right here. So I dab it on both my cheeks and then spread it. And obviously, I don't get it all the first time. I always go over my lips too. Most people don't, but I do. You're not going to get all your face in one dab, obviously. And I'm sorry I don't have a time lapse on here. I'm still using my phone to do all this. My apologies for all my weird faces, too. By the way, if anyone who watches my videos knows where to get a selfie light, please share in the comments. I would really like one. It'll really help with like the lighting and everything. Get some on my neck too. Alright, so it only takes me like 2 to get the full foundation. As you can see, it already looks so much better. At least it does from my perspective. Next, I have so much makeup, I don't know what to use next. A thick liquid eyeliner. This one's ColorMate's liquid eyeliner. You cannot see it that well, but for the thick one, I only do the top eyelid. Do like a single stroke. Ow, you're gonna get your eye maybe sometimes. And I do a little bat wing. And then little like dip. I call it the Monson dip. It's a little bigger than I'm used to. That can just be wiped away. And then you do the same for the other eyeball. Now, forgive me, I am used to doing one eye at a time, doing all the steps and then going to the next eye, so this is a little different for me. Is doing the same thing on both eyes at the same time. And you want to get the wing and the dip about equal lengths. Because if you don't, it's going to look all weird and stuff. Then I take another eyeliner. I use Rimmel's Glam Eye. It's a slightly smaller one. I just dropped one of my lipsticks, so forgive me. Woo. And this one is for the undersides of your eyes. Now, you don't want as much as the top part. Top part of your eyelid has to be a lot thicker than the bottom part. And after I do it halfway, I connect the bottom part to the dip. I did mess up a little bit, but whatever. So that's one eye. And then you do the exact same thing to the other eye. Unless you want to be asymmetric, but that's okay too. Again, this is just how I do my makeup. Everybody is different with their makeup. And after you do halfway, connect your dip. And it'll be a little odd, like, for a little bit. Mine's a little asymmetric, but for the sake of this video, we're good. Then I take Maybelline black eyeshadow and my eyeshadow brush, wherever it is. I have so many brushes that I don't know where they are. And you take an eyeshadow brush. And for me, I don't do the whole eyelid. I just do right on top of it, leaving most of your eyelid still a nude color. Now, you can experiment with this part. You can do the whole eyelid. You can make it as big and gaudy as you want. I just like doing somewhere in between. And try to make sure they're even too. Obviously, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm actually quite terrible at makeup. But since this was requested and I put it off for long enough, figured why not. So after you're done applying the eyeshadow, I take Manic Panic's Goth White face makeup and your standard eyeshadow brush. So you get these in like the little eyeshadow cases like in the Maybelline one. But I don't use it for the eyeshadow, I use it for this. And I take as much as I feel is needed of the white and I put it in the dip. Now this is where you want to color inside the lines. So I do it on the very edge of the eyeball too. And the same thing to the other side. Be careful with this because you do not want to poke your eye out. Then it will go rolling and you do not want to chase your eyeball around the floor. Trust me. I do not know if that from experience, but I'm going to assume it's not fun. So, we're about done with the eye makeup. These parts are optional. If you do wear mascara, I use Colosso's Spider Effect. And I only do the top part of the eyelashes and the very end. Pardon my dog. She's a little bit of a barker. And again for the other eye. Now, like I said, I only do like the very ends of my eyelashes. And only the top part. You want to make sure they're even. And try not to have too much clumpage. Clumpage is bad. Okay. And then the second part that is optional is eyebrow pencil. This one in particular is Rimmel. I do like Rimmel a lot. And you just color in a little bit. I color in a little bit. It depends on whether you still have your natural eyebrows or not. I, for right now, still have them. And then with the little brush that's attached to it, I just spread it. Gives your eyebrow a little more definition. if you have drawn on eyebrows, you can do whatever the hell you want to them. And then spread this one. Then you're done with your eye makeup and you go to contour. Now with contour, I use 2 different brushes. And I start out with the little one. And I have this little makeup kit, with 3 types of browns, and I had to mix the browns. And then I always press my lips together so I can see where my cheekbone is. And just draw a line as far as you want. And do the other side. And like I said, I'm used to doing one side at a time. Try and make sure they're equal. And it's going to look really weird for a little bit because we're doing this before the blending. And then I take a bigger brush, much bigger brush, and I don't put as much on it, and I just color underneath, try and give it some shading. It feels so weird going out of order. Then I take your standard makeup sponge, which I keep in its little home so I don't lose it or it doesn't get mixed up with any other colors. And I blend it. Blend, blend, blend. I blend down. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it, but that's what I do. I blend over and down, over and down. And if it's not even, you can always go back over it. Like the perfect example is mine's not even. Go back over it. Gotta do it a little darker to match the other side. Over and down, over and down. I'm not used to talking while I'm doing my makeup, so. And you should have a fairly decent contour. I'm still new at contouring, so I do apologize if that's not the right way to do it. You can correct me and teach me the right way in my comments if you want. I'm gonna... Pretty sure that's not the right way, but I usually don't watch makeup tutorials on YouTube. I usually watch hair tutorials and other tutorials. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Next, before I do my lips, I put NYX Matte finishing spray on. So if I go out and sweat a little bit because it's hot, and it's going to be hot in Florida. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Does not taste right. Do not eat it. Do not eat it. But I put as much as I feel is comfortable on. As you can see, I'm a little shiny, so I do apologize for the shininess. And my last step to my makeup is my lips. Because, you know, you don't want to smooch that cute goth guy with plain lips. If you're into goth guys, I am. So I always take a black lip liner. It's very hard to find black lip liner, so when I found it, it came in this little black hard ombre lip that I got from Hot Topic. Yes, I do buy stuff from Hot Topic. And I just trace the outside eyelids. Now my entire lips will be black. You don't have to specifically use black. So when I mess up, I just color in with the black lip liner. Then I take Maybelline's Color Tattoo. Oops. And I just color that in. Now we're not yet done. We're almost done, but not yet. I still have one more step. Then I take, and I don't remember for the life of me what this is, because my friend bought it for me, and I love it. It's I guess a matte black lipstick. I don't remember the brand, so I do apologize. And I just trace over it with the black matte lipstick. It gives it that shine. And I forgot the important part of my finished look for a second. I have a special beauty mark right here that I love to show off. It's my One beauty mark. All goths have that little thing that they like. Mine is that. And if you did it the way I did it, you should have something similar to this. If you're much better at doing makeup than I am, you should have something far more glamorous than this. So that was my makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you, inspired you, made you laugh. I don't care. This was just a fun little thing for me to do, and since it was requested, I thought, might as well. But if you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my page, leave a thumbs up, leave comments saying how I did something wrong, or how I did something right, or how you think it's interesting. And then if you could check out Kevin Tran's page, he does Metalheads React to K-pop, which I am a part of. Check out all the different reactors. We all appreciate it. And definitely subscribe to his channel if you like it. Check out my other videos as well. More videos will come. I will be doing a Florida trip in 16 days. So I will be going to Florida for 10 days till the 30th. So I definitely will be getting some videos up. I do once again apologize for the audio from the Dark Side of the Con videos and how they couldn't get up because I lost the audio. But yeah, thank you for watching.